Thousands of families with disabled adults now feeling the weight of the governor's proposed budget cuts. We'll tell you how the state is responding.
Yeah, thousands of those parents of developmentally disabled adults worried about their services for children thanks to proposed cuts from the governor. Hi, everybody. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Darren Kramer. Keith and Ann are both off.
And I'm Ann Craig. Governor Daniel Malloy has to figure out how to somehow make up for a nearly $170 million miscalculation in our state's budget. Those parents are worried they're going to grow old and eventually die, and no services will be available to take care of their disabled adult children. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis joins us now live with the story of one couple that's brave and willing to speak out tonight. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Ann and Darren. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. You know, both the governor and the lieutenant governor continue to say this is a very tough budget, and everyone agrees with them. But this story shows how really tough it could be for some.
Carl is kind of an enigma because he can play Bach on the cello, and he had trouble opening the case.
According to Carl's mom, Lynn, Carl, who is 24, is kind of in the middle of the autism spectrum, and he has improved at becoming more independent in his 3 years at Chapel Haven, a transitional living program teaching adults with cognitive and social disabilities to live independently. But Carl's parents, Lynn and Dave, who are both school teachers, have been paying part of the bill along with state funding. But now they're nearing retirement, and they don't know if they can do it much longer.
Right now we don't have residential funding, so we have to pay it. And we've been struggling mightily with it, you know. It's just too much money for two teachers.
Carl doesn't talk much, but he does sing, and is one of about 2,000 Connecticut residents on waiting lists for residential and other services from the State Department of Developmental Services.
If he comes home because we can't afford the residential piece of this program, I'm so worried about the regression.
Without the kind of help he gets at Chapel Haven or someplace like it, the fear is his progress will go backwards.
Some people wait 20 years, you know, until eventually the parents die, and then they become an emergency placement.
Because of the economy, because of the priorities, perhaps, that the state has at this moment in time, that's what is happening by default.
Now, the commissioner of the Department of Developmental Services issued a statement saying, quote, "The department is looking for new and creative ways to maximize our resources. We have a responsibility to come up with workable solutions while balancing many equally important, competing, and compelling needs." Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.